Good morning. Abstinence. Experience, Strength, and Hope from Overeaters Anonymous. This is titled The Reprieve. I'm a rock bottom, in the gutter type of compulsive eater, now abstinent and recovering by the grace of God. Whenever speaking at a meeting, my sponsor always reminds me to tell my "I almost died" story. It's important for me to keep the memory green, and also vital to let the people listening to me know exactly how bad things can get. I won't go into the gory details here. Suffice it to say that I had no less than 5 life-threatening physical problems when I came back into OA after my relapse, all of which were directly related to compulsive overeating and purging. When I returned to OA, it took me a while to get abstinent. The 6th attempt was the one that produced lasting abstinence. I think it happened not because I was finally ready and willing at that point, but because the 6th withdrawal nearly finished me off. When I stopped vomiting, fainting, seeing and hearing hallucinations, and feeling suicidally depressed, I had learned one important thing. If I overeat again, it might kill me. I couldn't afford to ask or risk even a slip. It might trigger a fatal relapse. My first time around in OA, I was one of those people who refused to follow a food plan at the age of 22 and in the early stage of my compulsive eating. I didn't need to. But my disease progressed rapidly over the last few years. There are foods which I could eat moderately my first time in OA, which I cannot consume safely now. I have to watch my food-related activities and emotions very carefully. I can't afford occasional slips I had when I was in OA the first time. I need to maintain consistent abstinence in order to survive. I no longer feel a need to rebel against food planning. Every evening after dinner, I write down what I plan to eat the next day and call it in to my sponsor. I carry it around on little 3x5 cards. If something isn't on the plan, I don't eat it. I have learned from painful experience that I cannot make moderate choices about food when I am hungry. I plan my food when I have a full stomach, and I don't deviate